The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The NDRRMC says that local government units are on standby for preemptive evacuations amid the threat of Super Typhoon Mawar. Speaking to One Balita Pilipinas, NDRRMC Executive Director Ariel Nepomuceno said the Social Welfare Department and the Office of Civil Defense are also preparing aid for those who will be affected. According to Pag-asa, the super typhoon is not directly affecting any part of the country as yet, but it is expected to bring moderate to intense rains over Cagayan Valley and extreme northern Luzon over the weekend until Monday.
Sa pamamagitan po ng mga ating kapartner na local government units, ibig sabihin mga mayor, barangay captains, governor, kailangan magkaroon sila ng preemptive evacuation pag kinakailangan po. Naka-preemptive positioning naman po yung DSWD, pati po kami yung OCD, pag kinakailangan po ng mga pagtulong sa mga tao after po nung impact po ng bagyo.
This year's Business World Economic Forum has kicked off tackling digitalization and sustainability. Let's get the details from mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez, who's reporting to us live from on the ground. Pam, how did the Economic Forum go?
Hi, Sean. Digitalization and sustainability. These are the two key themes for the Business World Economic Forum 2023. Information and Communications Technology Secretary Ivan John Uy set the tone by discussing digitalization as a key to sustainability and greater financial inclusion. In his pre-recorded speech, Uy emphasized that the Philippines has one of the fastest growing digital economies among major ASEAN member states. Uy also mentioned the ICT's efforts to expand connectivity. These include building and improving satellite internet and data centers to provide connection in remote places, as well as upskilling workforce for people to adapt to ICT and attract more investments. For his part, Ricardo Politi of the Asia and the Pacific International Finance Corporation briefly underscored how vital digital connectivity is to access good quality education, healthcare, and essential public services. Meanwhile, the first panel discussion focused on how digital technology can be used to improve not only brands but also consumer experience. 917 Ventures Managing Director Vince Yamat highlighted how important to make essential services accessible to Filipinos digitally. The second panel discussion, on the other hand, delved into redefining transport and mobility in a digital world. The BCDA teased its smart mobility project in New Clark City, Pampanga, which would be first of its kind. The group also shared its plans to develop a transit-oriented project in BGC that is expected to provide a more efficient transportation with the help of ICT. Ride-hailing apps Grab and Kaz also graced the forum. Both companies reiterated their commitment to improve technology to provide better services to the riding public. The two also mentioned that artificial intelligence or AI won't be a hindrance. Instead, Grab and Kaz said they will use it to their advantage to retool and reskill the workforce, as well as make things simpler for the public. Sean, the Business World Economic Forum will have day-long discussions. Other topics that were touched were expanding financial inclusion or ecosystem, delivering food security and sustainability, as well as achieving corporate sustainability through technology transformation. Back to you, Sean.
Right, thank you so much for that recap. Pamela Vasquez reporting to us live from the Business World Economic Forum in Taguig. We have more stories for you after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Suspended Congressman Arnie Davis decried the unfair and illegal treatment that he is receiving from Congress. The House Committee on Ethics met on Tuesday following the end of Tevis's 60-day suspension on Monday, May 22. The panel decided to meet again this coming Monday, May 29, to decide on possible sanctions against Tevis. However, the embattled lawmaker said that Congress is pressuring him by not allowing him to attend the proceedings through video conferencing. Tevis added that he also asked to extend his leave, but this was likewise denied by the lower chamber.
Unfair and illegal because hindi ako dapat masuspend because absent lang naman ako ng 13 days. Humingi pa ako ng extension. Hindi ako pinagbigyan, lahat naman dyan pinapagbigyan.
And the children from Gentle Hands could be sent back to the facility once it complies with standards. Social Welfare Assistant Secretary Romel Lopez said the children are currently staying in the agency's facilities in Alabang, Mandaluyong, and Quezon City. Lopez added that they will be in the care of the DSWD until Gentle Hands resolves the department's concerns on hygiene, overpopulation, and the lack of social workers in its Quezon City facility.
Naka-itemize naman po, malinaw po yung kanilang mga violation. Once na na-accomplish po nila yan at matagpo natin sila as compliant, wala pong problema. Maaari pong bumalik ang mga bata doon, maaari pong magpatuloy ang operasyon.
In other news, Meta has completed its latest round of massive layoffs. But while this round of job cuts was announced back in March, many projects were put on pause and workers felt like they were in a state of limbo. Bloomberg News with a full report.
When the first round of layoffs happened back in November, the 13% cuts of the workforce, employees got the sense that this wasn't the end. Wall Street loved it. And when Zuckerberg started out talking about the company's performance this year, he named it the year of efficiency, and again, the shares popped and said he was going to do more cuts. So although this round of cuts was announced in March, employees have felt in this terrible state of limbo for that whole time. And from what we hear from, you and I talking to our sources, not much is getting done. People don't know the priorities of the company. There isn't even a product roadmap that has been established for the rest of the year. The engineering cuts and product cuts, those just happened about a month ago, and they're still trying to clear the dust from those rounds. And people don't know who they can collaborate with. It's frankly been the opposite of efficient.
And it's fascinating to me when I heard from a source that there is no product roadmap. This is a tech company with a CEO who fancies himself a product expert. But Mark Zuckerberg has faced a lot of criticism for the direction he's taking the company in. If you are an investor, if you are a company watcher and analyst, and you're seeing kind of some of the stall in this chaos, what is your take on where he's taking the company in this year as he kind of refocuses?
Well, basically what has to happen is what employees tell us is they are hoping will happen is that this is the final round of the pre-announced cuts. Now people can get back to work and they can say, okay, I know who I'm going to be working with. I know what our priorities are going to be if we have these resources. Let's try to get back on our feet. They have to do that really quickly because the stock has doubled so far on Zuckerberg's promise that they will have faster product development, that they will be more efficient.
Yeah, so I want to follow on that, Sarah, because get back to work. Get back to work on what? Is Meta still laser focused on building out the metaverse, or has it shifted gears like everyone else to AI and AI infrastructure?
That what you just said, AI is top of mind for all of Meta's executives. And on the last earnings call, Zuckerberg really focused a lot more on AI than he did on the metaverse. I think he's speaking to what people want to hear. Meta's had AI as a background priority for about a decade now. Now it's really coming to the forefront, and they're trying to use their position more openly.
One News Now will be back at 5:30 p.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.